Chris says, was Jesus as perfect as we were taught, totally ascended, awakened, but perfect? Okay, perfect is a weird word. And so the thing, Chris, is that what we learn from the pulpit is they say sinless. And that isn't even what the Bible says. And by the way, the Bible is an edited text written by men. It just is. You know, we have this other thing that, again, it's not even in the Bible, that says that the canon of the Bible is infallible. That's what men said outside of it. It's an inspired work, but so is the song Let It Be. Okay? However, it is an inspired and wise work. Yes, I think that it is. I believe that it is. I feel that it is, I should say. So, first of all, let's release this idea of perfect, because the people who say perfect or sinless are the guys walking around and standing up behind pulpits and using Jesus's words in inaccurate ways. What Jesus said is, I and my Father are one. Chris, you and your Father are one. The Father being the all, being source energy, being all of us, because there is only one energy. And so when you are one, when you are in the consciousness of being one, then you are perfect, because there is no judgment in a singularity, because it's just one energy. So how could one energy judge itself? So when we are aligned, when we are in perfect alignment, this is good stuff. So thank you for this, Chris, because channel is coming through. When we are aligned, and when I'm getting my Christ consciousness crystal, in alignment, then yes, you are perfect. When you are in alignment, that means that you are the all, and you are entirely God, and you are God essence. Your essence is within you. That is source energy. That is the creator energy, is that which makes you perfect, because it is unified. Unity is perfect because there isn't anything else. So there isn't anything to be imperfect. There isn't any contrast in unity consciousness. So as Jesus was one who knew how to be there and gave himself permission to vibrate to that, who came down having done all of the work of his soul, having ascended as a soul, and then came back down without needing to sort out any more lessons, without needing to sort out any more karma, or to run, as they call it, the wheel of karma, whatever we get up to when we talk about it, whatever you guys get up to about it. This is Metatron who is coming through. And so there are many who have done this. The Buddha is another one that we all know who have done this as well. Perfection is something that is experienced by every single soul who aligns. And every single one of you has aligned. Every single one of you does align. Every single one of you is aligned. It is actually impossible to be misaligned or to not be aligned. And so was Jesus as perfect as we were told? He was as perfect as you were told, because you are as perfect as you were told that he is. The distinction is that he is a soul who didn't need to learn any more divine lessons. He had all of the divine virtues that were sorted out and came here anyway to just work. And it isn't only Jesus who has done that. There are others who do it, and there are others who do it in their life. They're actually ascending to the part of their life. Many here who are students of metaphysics, as we might call it, or ones who are on their spiritual path, actually stop creating karma and are here to serve. Karma or perfection or whatever, that doesn't have to do with journey. That doesn't have to do with actually moving through something and experiencing separation from time to time. So experiencing separation consciousness but still orienting to unity consciousness is actually, and operating from love and wisdom, is actually how you experience this bodhisattva or perfection or ascension and stop creating the karma of the life. So yes, anyone can do this in any particular lifetime, and it actually happens a lot. And the reason it's happening a lot is because the beauty of you being able to be in this westernized culture, there is a blessing and a curse to that. But the blessing is that you do have freedom. You aren't oppressed by the ones who would hold you imprisoned by your body, who are, you have to orient to the fact that you have to physically survive. When you have to physically survive and your consciousness is consumed with that, then the great teacher of the humans in the human race, Abraham Maslow, told you your hierarchy of needs, or like your chakra system of your ancient religion or your ancient spiritual belief system tells you that this lower intention of being a spirit in human form, this one of physical survival, that is primary, that is fundamental. And so if that is actually injured, if that is being harmed, if that is being held captive, then all of this psychic and conscious energy goes there, because that need needs to be met. In that space, you still are a multidimensional being, but so far as a life is concerned, you do need to be able to orient in freedom in these different hierarchies of your needs. And in any given moment, though, regardless of the life as it's being lived as a story, regardless of the overall story, in any single moment, in any present moment, where God is, the only place that is actually God essence, you can experience the fullness of your multidimensionality and the fullness of you being one with the all. And so that is perfection. And yes, Jesus was that perfect, and so are you. Interesting. Thanks, Chris.